PG, congrats on the win. You guys are only the fifth team in NBA history to come back from being down 0-2 at home to start the playoffs. You set a record for most threes in Game 7s in history. I just want to know what's going through your head. What's your reaction to everything and this series finally ending?
Great team win. I think we showed great resilience. They pushed us. They definitely got us war ready. It's a great team we played. Unbelievable superstar and Luka. They pushed us. They played really well. They challenged us. But we stuck in there. We hung in there. We played for one another. We played hard, and we continue on our season, on to the next.
Thanks. Go to Ramona.
Thanks. Sorry, unmuting. Hey, Paul, what goes into you playing this many minutes the last couple of games here? It looked like you just, I don't know how many times you even came out of the game, but what does it take for you to get ready and then now to turn around and go play in Utah in just 36 hours?
It took a lot, especially the late game in Dallas, and then the early game today. Kind of was a tough turnaround. But I continue to just tell myself, man, at this point, everybody has something going on. And so I just tried to get into a mindset to go out and perform and just try to help my team keep the series and this season alive. And so, at this point, it's just all in, just all in, committed to doing whatever it takes and help, try to keep us going.
Thanks, Ramon. We'll go over to Law.
Paul, congrats on this advance into play Utah Tuesday. Ty praised you for your 13 rebounds after Game 6. You had 6 more rebounds. The team only had 1 in the whole first quarter. I'm sure you guys talked about turning that around, but what did you guys talk about when it came to getting stops to end these possessions defensively?
Yeah, they're a big team, especially we're going small. They're a lot bigger than us, so we had to make an emphasis to rebound, get to the paint. They have crashers who were crashing all night. So you got crashers along with the big fella Boban down there. It's a big emphasis to try to get those possessions and keep them from getting second ones. So, we talked about it. That was definitely an adjustment that we needed to go after them, box out, pursue the boards. And ultimately, that's when we're playing well, when we can get in transition, try to get mismatches by pushing the ball and just playing faster offensively.
Thanks. We'll go over to Ohm.
PG, congrats on the win. What did you guys learn the most from last year's Game 7 that kind of came through today that really kind of you guys had to go through to kind of grow and improve and go through the fire of winning a Game 7 like today?
I think just playing a full game. I think that's really what it came down to. And this team forced us to play on a nightly basis a full 48-minute game. Last year, let's not even get into last year. We went to a whole nother season. So, we just hung in there. We stuck together. We battled it out. We knew what it took to win tonight. Again, Kawhi stepped up big for us. Again, Reggie stepped up huge for us. Mook, Marcus. Everybody just brought it and played for one another, played hard, and we collectively got the win.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Owen. We'll go to Cam.
Hey, congratulations, PG, on the win, man. And your consistency, big guy. You had 7 straight games over 20 points, so kudos to you for your consistency. But my question to you is, what do you attribute most to the win? You guys had 30 assists. You had you won the rebound battle in that third quarter. that seemed to really change the tide for you. What do you attribute your win to most tonight?
I think contributed to I think our pace. I think we played faster. And that was really the key. Just our pace, moving the ball. We got guys, great shots, great looks. They got the big fellas out there. We got to force them to try to contain the ball instead of just sitting in the paint, clogging it up. And so I thought our pace was everything. We played faster. We forced rotations that we wanted. We got the ball to the guys that had the hot hands.
Would you talk about Terrence Mann, how he come off the bench in the last couple games, just kind of bringing that spark, that energy, and kind of what you saw from that?
Yeah, I mean, T-Man's been great all year. He's been bringing the energy all year. Young guys stepping up, playing huge for us. Again, he's just another guy you can plug in there and can play multiple positions for us. He's just playing with a lot of confidence. His ceiling is off the charts. The kid can do just about everything on the floor. It's definitely a luxury to have, especially when, there's just no liabilities when he's on the floor. He can guard, he can rebound, he shoots the three, he finishes, with amongst the trees. He can do so much. And so he helps us big time when he's on the floor.
Thanks. We'll go over to Tomer.
APG, congrats on the win. First, I just wanted to touch on Terrence a bit. I saw after Game 5 when he sort of passed up on that layup, you tapped him on the head when he seemed a little upset. Just what was that conversation like after that? I know as a young player in a big playoff game, but did you guys have a conversation about that at all?
When he passed the
layup up to Batum, he's kind of upset, and I saw you tap him on the head and give him some words of encouragement.
Oh, I mean, it just next play. You know what I mean? Just tell him next play. He's playing, too well to be hung up on one play. Tell him next play.
And then, you guys finally got a home win. I saw your parents were here. Last year you didn't get to play in front of fans. This year you did. Just what was it like to play in front of fans, get a win in front of fans and in front of your parents as well?
It was amazing. It was amazing. It's definitely, we got to protect our home court. We got to do better playing here at our arena, but it was just great to get a win for Clipper Nation.
Thanks. We'll take two more. We'll go to Andrew first.
Hey, PG, you guys were pretty clear throughout the series that this thing hinged on the defensive end of the floor. I'm curious, now that's over, your impression of Luka's his game difference from the last time you played him in the playoffs last year, and how he had seemingly become even more dangerous this time around, and how, although Dallas and Utah are very different teams, how having to focus this much and be this attentive to defense could help you guys against the Jazz.
He was a star last matchup too. He played off the charts last year in the playoffs. And to be honest, at a young age like that, you knew he could get better. You knew there was room for improvement, of course, but it was even more awesome. He just plays with so much confidence, and his game is just so beyond his age. He pretty much can pick up and read almost any defense. We threw a lot at him, and he was still able to, keep his team afloat and just improvise. So, he's going to be great. He's got a big, huge future ahead of him. I think just, the mindset of having to sit down, guard, help, rotate came into play against this series. And it's definitely what we're going to have to do going into the next one.
Thanks. And the last question we'll take from Miriam.
Hey, Paul, congrats, man. I think Ty and some of the guys mentioned that you and Kawhi have been especially vocal this series. I'm just kind of like wondering what's your message been to your guys? Like, what are you telling them? And are you happy with how they received it?
It's mostly, we just had conversations really after every game, just to get on the same page. Something we were doing great, something we weren't doing great. We just had conversations about it. At the end of the day, You got guys like Kawhi who's done it, Rondo who's done it, you know, just to keep the team kind of even killed and in a good place. You know, and it's a marathon. You know, we're not worried about how long it takes to get to what we want to get to. We just got to get it done. We got to be the best team in any 7-game series. So that's just what it comes down to. It's you know, it's not going to be easy, and I think they did a great job of reiterating that that this isn't going to be easy. But you know, we're prepared and we're ready for what it takes.
Right on. Thank you so much, man.